Call the meeting to order, please. We call the roll, please, Martin.
Councilman Sabo.
Present.
Councilman Wolford.
Here.
Councilman Ryan. Councilman Brooks.
Here.
Yes.
Councilman Williamson.
Here.
Councilman Lilly.
Here.
Councilman Reimer.
Here.
Councilwoman Walker.
Here.
And Mayor Mullins.
Here.
Yes, yes.
Martin, y'all please stand. Councilman Ryan, please support the prayer.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this another opportunity to be able to gather here tonight, dear God. We're thankful for each one that's here. We thank you for our visitors, dear God. We ask you to be with us in our meeting tonight. Be these things said and done. These things we ask in your name. Amen.
Thank you, Council. Please stand. Pledge allegiance, Martin.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Need a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting, please. For a second. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Petitions, monthly statement. James, not one.
None this evening.
Okay. Petitions, communications, and public hearing. Item A is a resolution, Margie.
Resolution authorizing the mayor, fire chief, city attorney, city treasurer, city manager, and city clerk to take any and all actions necessary to accept a grant from the Kanawha County Commission for the City of South Charleston Fire Department in the amount of $20,000 and to further administer the grant as required by the grant agreement.
Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Walker. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item B, if you read the resolution, please, Margie.
A resolution to authorize the renewal of a lease agreement with the West Virginia Department of Transportation Division of Highways.
Is this, Steve, is this the Bird Court? Or is this the other?
I don't know, I think it's the Borough Court one, isn't it? I don't know, I wasn't involved in
This is, you're talking about the
Yeah.
resolution, it's, the track located between McCorkle Avenue and Canal River under the 64 bridge.
Oh, okay. Okay, I knew we had two of them out there. Okay. Okay, is there a motion to accept the resolution?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Williamson. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Okay. Sorry about that, Jeff. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Item C is to approve Jeff Shirley to the South Charleston Housing Authority. We had a resignation. Long-serving member resigned. Deanna Ellison had resigned and that left an opening. Mr. Shirley's name came to my attention through the director of the Housing Authority and through Kathleen. I brought him in and talked to him. Nice young man, came very well, came in highly recommended by both those individuals. I believe he lives on 4th Circle. And actually was a resident there at one time, so he has a unique perspective on the housing authority. So I'm going to submit his name to be appointed to the housing authority. Is there a motion to approve that appointment? Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Lilly. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion passes. We under bids now. Forgot my iPad tonight, folks. Sorry. Councilman Sabo.
No bids tonight, sir.
No bids tonight?
Yes. We have one table until further.
That's right. That's right. Department head reports. Anybody, Chief?
I got one.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to give everybody the day to shop with the cop. It is next Thursday, December 13th at 6 p.m. at Walmart in Southridge. Everybody's welcome. And with that said, Captain Rader has worked on that quite a while, and he's here with the manager of Walmart. Captain, Rudy, come on out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor, this is Rudy Anthony. He is the store manager for Walmart 2036. y'all may or may not know this, that particular Walmart's one of the largest volume stores in their company and has been for some time. Rudy and his people do a great job. They run that store as good as any probably in the country. He has multiple, his bosses come, and look at his store as a model store to show other stores how it's done. And I've known Rudy for a number of years. He's worked his way up. He's traveled with Walmart as they expect you to do. And, he's done well enough to get back to this area. And he's been, how long have you been up this one now?
January will be a year back.
January will be a year that he's back. And when he got back, we reconnected because he'd been in Vienna, which is in Wood County, but before that in North Carolina. So he got a hold of me, and I was glad to hear from him because I hadn't seen or talked to him in a while. But he said, hey, when are y'all going to start, working on the shop with the cop? I was like, well, I mean, about any time, He's like, well, I want to get involved, and here's what I need you to do. I was like, okay. And he told me what I needed to do, and I did it. And we had done it in the past with Walmart. We'd done it with Target, and with Target, it was always kind of small there, and without going into a bunch of gory details, but with Walmart, we had to apply for a grant, which was no problem. But in the past, it wasn't near as generous as it has been this year, and that's all because of Rudy, because he's the one that ultimately has to sign off on the money, given. He's got quite a bit of say in that, and he was awful generous with this, and we've had great success with it in the past, and I don't see it being any different this year. These kids, they love it, and you all were kids once and have kids, and they deserve to have a great Christmas, and that's what this is all about. And I tell you what, it's as fun for the policemen, if not more so, than it is for the kids. And they give you, Jeff, you've been there before as a police officer and a councilman, and seen these kids and the looks on their faces, and it's great. And the parents, they see the police and public service in a different perspective at that point, and that's always a good thing too. And Walmart's been such a good neighbor to the city for a number of years, and to the police department. We're out there quite a bit. That's no surprise. But we're so thankful that Rudy's out there and willing to do this with us and partner with us in doing this, and I appreciate that.
Thank you. $5,000. We're gonna make quite a few kids, very happy next Thursday, and I'm so glad to do it. I truly am.
Well, thank you for all your work.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
Thank you all very much. Thank you to Walmart for supporting the program. That's great. That's great. Any other department head reports? Anybody? I will tell you all, obviously Rick's not here. Rick's in New York, and he's up there, retail show. We're talking. This is our third show. We went to Vegas, Columbus, and now New York, and all three of them we've been overwhelmingly received. And this site is very popular, so he's been sending me text updating me on things, and we've got a lot of positive feedback from a lot of potential tenants.
I volunteer to travel with you if you need it. Keep an eye on things.
Keep an eye on things. We'll be happy to have you.
Keep I'll always glad to pay his way.
It's Christmas time, Paul.
That he is up there, and he is going very well. The site is being very well received. So, anybody else? Any department heads, council members? Yes, sir.
Remember Saturday, Santa Claus arrives at noon at the parade in front of the fire department and the library. It's going to be closed down for the North Pole block party. There's going to be crafts and hot chocolate and a petting zoo and all kinds of stuff going on throughout the afternoon. Sponsored pretty much by the library, but with help from the fire department and the police department both. So
and the CVB.
And the CVB will have lots of fun and everything for the families to carry on after the parade. So
Let me correct you on one thing, Councilman. It's not Oaksfield this year. It will be on D Street.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Santa
Landing
Claus.
on D Street?
No, just comes there. There's actually, there's actually a new sleigh Santa's arriving on this year, and then so they're doing it a little bit different. The parade will start on D Street,
Very good.
on D Street,
Okay.
just like our Armed Forces Day parade.
But the only thing is, we are saying.
That's 3 times you've been corrected.
Well.
Trina got you twice.
But we are sorry to say that there is no car show involved with this.
So we have to do it, we can't.
Only a sleigh.
Only a
Only a
sleigh.
sleigh. Yeah. So I hope to see you guys all out at the parade at noon on Saturday. And again, it's on D Street, not Oaksfield this year. Okay? Okay, anybody else? Anything? Any council members, anything? Motion adjourned?
So moved.
Second, all in favor? Adjourned. Oh, Michael, there was something, they canceled that a long time ago. There was something, I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I'll ask you, you know everything.
Do you remember what it was, Bob? One of us was logistics. They said it's been a real mess over Oaksfield.
Oh, I bet, I can say that.
Quickly, Grant.
So we can get our home trip back.
Well, everybody's a reason, but I'm